You don't wanna go there. Should I break my blicky eye? Should I go there? See me, I really care. I gotta bring my people high in the next year. Put a side on the fear. I'm finna come to my high in the new beer. B-side from the rear. I gotta get my jiggy on at the top tier. See me, I'm the wave. I am that trail mix. They gon' tell. See, I ain't go blind. Even when the captain spray me with a mace. I got a shoe you can trace. If I go knee high, you gon' need a brace. Figure I tell you just in case. They gon' bring me biggie high, they gon' go there. No time, no waste here. If they drop a milli, that just mean niggas care. After I eat, I say grace. Get up with a team, let go back out there. And if you don't, then bitches, niggas gon' think we scared. They like big time, big idea. Seen a lot of things, but I ain't seen nothing. I don't give a damn about who says something. I can feel it in the air with no one coming for that work. I'ma need to see that money. Yeah. For that work now, I'ma need to count that money. Yeah. Seen a lot of things, but I ain't seen nothing. I don't give a damn. But who says something? I can feel it in the air with no one coming for that work. I'ma need to see that money. For that work now, I'ma need to count that money. Bump on the ride, your shit. I'm kick it like it's judo. Yeah. Coolin' with a real bro. Yeah. I ain't talking about what they know. Por favor, toma dinero. No hables con los seteros. Bottom with the shit though. Yeah. Bitch, you stay on fuego. Ooh, I can never trust a bronco. Yeah. Thicker than that oil. Yeah. I can never be my ego. Yeah. Math come back to zero. Yeah. Keep on being a hero. Yeah. And that will never stop my hustle. They love to blow that way so. And I got the referees you wanna play too. Yeah. Big time, big idea. Big time, big idea. Yeah. Big time, big idea. Seen a lot of things, but I ain't seen nothing. I don't give a damn. I won't say something. I can feel it in the air with no one coming for that work. I'ma need to see that money. Yeah. For that work now, I'ma need to count that money. Yeah. Seen a lot of things, but I ain't seen nothing. I don't give a damn. But who says something? I can feel it in the air with no one coming for that work. I'ma need to see that money. Yeah. For that work now, I'ma need to count that money. Bum ride, your shit.
Hot jam. I'm going to need to count that money. I'm going to need to see that money. I can feel it in the air with no wind. Dalahootchie. That's right. That's Count That Money. That was our opening selection. Dalahootchie will be live in the building today to let you know how he came about making them songs, his sound, and his brand. All right. But first things first, welcome to the Comfort Level Podcast with me, Janny Schmanny, your hostess here at WCMD Media in the good city of Camden, New Jersey. Yes, we're in the good city of Camden, New Jersey, Camden County, folks. That's right, not too far from AC, not in the north, we in the south. Camden. just east of the Ben Franklin Bridge, just east of Philly. Okay. So speaking of Philly, before I get on, y'all, I'm going to tell y'all about the good things that happened how my weekend was. We had a family reunion. Yeah. We spent that few hours that we got together with our cousins, uncles, aunts, and um, relatives by marriage and things like that in a park in Philadelphia. It was called Albert Thorpe Park. It was very nice. We had a very nice, peaceful day with just us. Yes, it was great. We played games, we played music, we danced, we ate. We did everything that you do at a family picnic, and we didn't have no trouble, no arguments, no nothing. Everybody enjoyed that. And that happened on Sunday. Okay, on Sunday. So we're still enjoying everything that the festivities and stuff like that. We didn't have fireworks on Sunday, but Monday was the 4th of July, and we uh seen fireworks and whatnot. uh we started out by going to my sister-in-law's house, having a fish fry type barbecue, playing cards and just talking and doing what we do, um, food and drinks, whatever. And we had a good time, same thing, although it wasn't a reunion, it was people that, we always get together with family. We come over there, because my brother-in-law, and I want to commend Scooby. He's great, you know what I mean, and Doris, you know what I mean. But we got Scooby via Doris, so you know what I mean. And he's great. He barbecues every Sunday for us, and he doesn't even. Everybody has like a little job once in a while, you know what I mean? But it's only once in a while, it's just come as you are, and it's nice. So after that, we decided, me and my brother, we left early. I went in my car, he went in his car, and we went up. Decided, for 15 years, I've been going to Philadelphia to the Parkway for 15 years. This year, I decided, nah, I ain't going to the Parkway, and it's, I know it was a lot of people up there, and a lot of entertainment and stuff that I would like to have seen. Shout out to Chill Moody. I don't know who he had on the stage, but I know it was bang up with the locals and legends like he always do. So shout out to them. I didn't come. I decided to stay on this side of the Delaware River and go down to the waterfront and see the OJs. Yeah. Oh man, it had to be at least 10,000 people out there or more. It was very crowded. It was, I'm telling you, people, it wasn't really people on top of people because there's a lot of space out there, but almost all the space was full. Yeah, because we like sitting in the grass, laying on the grass, doing all kinds of stuff. The boats is down there, everything. They got benches, they got the trail down there. So people's all over. Not a bit of trouble. Not one iota of trouble. Everybody was saved. Not one iota of trouble. It was great. We had a great time. As soon as I got there, I mean, it's like things is meant to be, whatever is going to be, it's going to be, and you have to go with your instinct, you know what I mean? So my instinct was not to go to Philadelphia. My brother had an instinct too, I guess. I don't know. But we walked, and the last time we was up there, we sat in a certain spot. So my brother glanced that way and he said, there it is. There's a spot right there, right past those trees, right there on the grass, right there. We can get there. And I said, okay, that's good. Lead. So my brother leads over there. Lo and behold, right there, the spot was right in front of Fire Nation Flames. She come running up to me. Yeah, there she is, and she had been networking with some people out there already and had already told the people about me and my network and stuff like that. So we exchange information and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So you never know when God puts you in the right place at the right time. You know what I mean? Because Philadelphia, behind that Ferris wheel, Janny would have been. Okay. And y'all, I don't even want to say uh, too much, but somebody out there shot off 60 rounds. 2 police officers got shot. Somebody out there from the rooftop or wherever they was or whatever they said from behind the Ferris wheel. Well, whatever, you know what I mean? I have a certain spot that I go in that park, and not too far from that Ferris wheel every year for 15 years. And this year, God said, don't go. I ain't go. I'm listening to him. I didn't go. I'm safe now. You know what I mean? And I'm get afraid of attending events just to go through this bullshit. You know what I mean? I could lose my life attending an event that's supposed to be beautiful. You know what I mean? It's going off. You don't even know if the fireworks from the rounds being let off. You understand what I'm saying? And that's the hardest thing ever. And now on the other hand, you got over 38 people hurt. You got 7 people dead in Highland Park from their parade. They had a mass shooting. What is the world coming to? You know what I mean? Today, another person died from those injuries. They shot off more than 70 rounds out there. You know what I mean? The guys running out with high powered rifles, the gun laws. Okay? They talking about the gun laws. What in the hell is a gun law to a criminal? The criminals got guns already. No matter what law that you enact or you put in, a criminal is not going to adhere to. A criminal does not adhere to laws. So you can stop making all the guns you want. What about the guns that are already killing us? Those are the ones that we're worried about. They put out in Philadelphia a $20,000 reward for this shooter. But the shooter in Highland Park, he was a 21-year-old suspect. Well, he's a suspect, and they call him Bobby Cremo the third. Robert Bobby Cremo the third. And he's accused of opening fire from a roof of a business out there. How the hell he get up on the roof of a business anyway? Like nobody sees nobody doing none of this shit. I don't understand it. You know what I mean? He got on a fire escape or whatever. You know what I mean? But this stuff was planned or whatever. You know what I mean? They said, they got the rifle. He dropped the rifle. He blended in with the crowd, and that was it. You know what I mean? He went to his mom's home. You know what I mean? That's what he did. He just went on home. Like, how do you do this? How do they, they don't, it's crazy. It's really crazy. So this guy, and he looks crazy, so he bought that rifle in Illinois illegally. I mean, legally. So what does the gun laws do for that? That's what it says in the news. Yes, he bought it legally. And there was no known motive. It was just random shooting. So, this day is coming up. It's going to be a lot of people. You're a freaking terrorist. And you're saying, well, I can get a lot of people right here. Let me do it. For what purpose? There's no mental stability in his life whatsoever. Okay, if there was some type of mental stability in his life, he would not have shot into a crowd of people. Okay, he may have done something to himself, but you know what I mean. You got to have some kind of empathy for others before you just go start just shooting people for no reason. Like, I'm mad at the world. You're mad at the world. It's not in me. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to keep like saying I don't understand it, because I'm trying to understand it. That is the big issue here today. Hi, y'all on Instagram. One of the big issues today is understanding. A lot of people need more understanding to get to the next level to where they're getting. You know what I mean? If we don't understand it, it's never going to sit right. You know what I mean? Not that it sits right at all, but it's never going to get to a solution because you can't understand it. It's just like learning arithmetic or learning how to spell or figure out some kind of equation or whatever. You never knew how until you was taught. So we have to be taught by these minds. We have to be taught. We have to be retrained. We have to be taught how to see them for who they are. That's the bottom line. Seeing people for who they are. All right, what I'm doing is put this down, because when this guy comes in, I want to play this song. Yeah, so it's about seeing people for who they are. You know what I mean? Like, if a person shows you who they are, like when you meet them or some type of way in a relationship, you ought to believe it. It's in your best interest to believe who they are showing you. Okay, because nobody at all can pretend to be somebody for a long period of time. Like they always say, a tiger always shows his stripes. A tiger always shows his stripes. That is the truth. You're always the person is always going to show their stripes. Okay, it is going to come out no matter what. You know what I mean? So if you got things in your closet, you hiding, something like that, something that you're embarrassed of, the best thing for you to do is handle it. I mean, I'm not saying that it's a subject matter that you have to bring out and let people, put it on your sleeve and let people see your cards. I'm not saying you have to do that, but what I'm saying is you need to be who you are. You need to be who you are, because sooner or later, people gonna find out who you're not. Who you're not. And that's more important. You know what I mean? Now, you could be tried. People go like, all right, I'm using me for example, but anyway, I'm not even going to speak on that. I'm going to use me for example. You know what I mean? Some people don't believe that I am who I say I am and how I am. You know what I mean? They know me as, nice and giving and stuff like that. I'm definitely all that they think I am, because I've showed it and I've proved it, But everybody has a bad side too. You know what I mean? I'm not always the good one. You know what I mean? Because nobody's never, ever really seen, that type of shit come up out of me. You know what I mean? But I got it. Okay. I got it in there. You know what I mean? There's been many times that I would love to shoot up a crowd of people. I would never do that. You know what I mean? But man, I find a reason to. If we dig way back in the crates, I might be able to find a reason to go in the crowd and just blow them the hell up. I'm joking. Yeah, it's a joke. All right. Well, we got Dalahootchie. He's gonna be coming in soon. He's traveling, and well, the weather is getting crazy out there. So, but not to change the subject or nothing on nobody, but people gonna find out who you are sooner or later. Okay? And I'm not the one to say who people is, but I'm the one that can bring you I'm supposed to bring you stuff that you're interested in. Okay, it's my job as a podcast host. And I even hate to do things sometimes. Do y'all understand that? Do y'all understand that? Right here at WCMD, this podcast here is a brand building community awareness podcast. You know what I mean? But things are changing a little bit. You guys gotta hold on because I'm live. I'm live on the show. Hello. Yes.
I'm coming in. I'm 25 minutes from this traffic. It's crazy. You know how it is traffic. Yo.
Okay. Is that where you coming from?
Huh?
Is that where you coming from?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I'm 25 minutes away from 25 minutes.
All right. Okay.
I'll see you shortly.
All right. All right. Don't look like it. Our guest is going to get here until 6 o'clock. So now y'all got another half an hour of me talking. Okay. So we're gonna talk about a few things. I'm gonna have to tell y'all a few things, but back to being the person that who you are. I know a lot of people are talking about it now, and if you're not talking about it, you must be under a rock somewhere, okay? Because we just found out that Damon Dash called out Jay-Z for collaborating with R. Kelly. He said, I knew morality. What did he say? He knew morally we weren't the same. What? Dame Dash calls out Jay-Z for collaborating with R. Kelly. Colon. I knew morally, we weren't the same. In quotes. Okay, so whatever that means. So Damon Dash, he was dating Aaliyah at the time of her death. Rest in peace, the queen. He accused Jay-Z, the Rockefeller co-founder, of intentionally doing music with R. Kelly, despite knowing that the singer violated Aaliyah. Okay, so it's a whole bunch of talk going around, and it's also some lyrics out that Jay-Z wrote, allegedly. I'm going to say because I haven't heard the song, but I've heard the lyrics recited. Okay, I may have heard the song, but I may have not paid attention to the song. Okay, to lyrics like that, But the lyrics went. And I don't know if we even have it in this where I'm getting my news from because I didn't even look at it. I just looked at the headline because I had already knew. Okay. So Jay-Z, R. Kelly singing a song saying he got a young girl, or a young thing, or whatever it was. And then when it was Jay-Z's verse, Jay-Z said he had a young thing too, and he knew that the young thing was under 21. I think he said she was 19, but he knew that she was under 21. He knew that she was underage. I don't know how old he was at the time, but you know, let's go on see uh, what it had said. Okay, so Jay Z's music relationship with R. Kelly was apparently a major reason why Dame Dash and Jay, um, and ultimately their iconic label, Rockefeller, fell apart, according to an explosive new interview. They're saying that Rockefeller is falling apart. So, Dame Dash is the co founder. He opened up about his former girlfriend, Aaliyah, her connection with R. Kelly, and how that eventually led to the downfall of the label and the fallout with Dame's co founder, Jay Z. So they're both co founders. His comments came out amid the debut of Oh, I saw this, but I really did I pick up on it or whatever. I'm gonna have to look at it again. Um, the debut of Lifetime Surviving R. Kelly's documentary. Oh, that was this week. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. In the 6-part documentary, R. Kelly is said to have married an underage Aaliyah in 1994, which we all knew. And after pursuing a sexual relationship with her and allegedly getting her pregnant, in one scene, a former backup singer of R. Kelly even admits to witnessing a then 27-year-old R. Kelly having sex with then 15-year-old Aaliyah on a tour bus. So Dash told Hip Hop Motivation that he'd been watching the docu-series, and it was hard to see the parts that detailed R. Kelly's relationship with Aaliyah. Dash and Aaliyah, they dated from 2000 until her ultimate death in 2001. He said he watched some of it yesterday and as much as he could tolerate. Dash said, I'm not going to lie, as a human, I was tight. He was tight. He said, I was tight about a couple things. Number one, there was a girl when she was even what? There was a girl when she was even trying to talk about it and she couldn't. And I remember Aaliyah trying to talk about it and she couldn't. Oh, so he's talking about the actresses that played the role, and he'd seen it firsthand from Aaliyah. She was trying to talk about it, but she couldn't with Dane. Man. And it was, the similarity that was, you know what I mean? When you know the truth and somebody's portraying something, it's like it kills you inside. Let me see what else he said. She would just leave it at the dude was a bad man. That's what she said. Aaliyah was said the dude was a bad man. Dash added that Aaliyah continued to struggle opening up about her relationship with R. Kelly. He said, I didn't really want to know what he did to the extent that I would, deal with it because that's what a man does, Dame said. But it was so much hurt from her to revisit it. I wouldn't want to revisit it without a professional. Whatever got done was terrible. Now we was led to believe that Aaliyah was in love with R. Kelly, that she wanted to be with R. Kelly. Now this stuff, you know what I mean? Hearing and knowing, well, not firsthand, but the way he was, and controlling the way he was with the other women and stuff, I could see this, you know what I mean? But I thought that she was the one that, really dug him. Mm, wow. I thought she dug him. Dame added that Jay-Z's decision to collaborate with R. Kelly on the 2002 The Best of Both Worlds album, despite knowing that Dash had issues with R. Kelly, eventually led to Jay-Z and Dash undoing. And Dash also claims that Jay-Z knew about R. Kelly's prediction. Uh, Predilections. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say predictions. But yeah, about him being, you know what I mean? Preying on people. But anyway, and the things that, the ignition, oh my God, singer had done to Aaliyah. Now, if you remember The Best of Both Worlds, you don't see you don't see Dave's name on that. He said you don't see his name on that. He never wanted to be no part of that. He claims he refused to be credited on the album and that he donated his profits to breast cancer awareness organization. And Aaliyah supported him by saying, I know I'm not fucking with that. She said, I knew. She was the one that said, I knew morally we weren't the same. So those, in the title, those were Aaliyah's words. Wow. Anybody got anything to say? We got the phone number. If you'd like to call in and talk with me and let us know what you think about these conversations that we're having, okay? So it's Tear the Mic Tuesday. If anybody wants to call in and talk, you could call in and talk and tear my mic before the guest gets here. And also when the guest gets here, if you have any questions for the guest, you can also call in and tear the mic as well. Okay? Yeah. So Dame, he didn't want to be credited on the album. He donated his profits to breast cancer awareness. And Aaliyah said, she wasn't fucking with it. Okay. So they weren't the same morally, mentally, or anything, And Dash said of Jay-Z. So to me, Rockefeller was dysfunctional. It's messed up. It was over. He couldn't fuck with it. It was something to him he didn't want to say, but unforgivable. He just couldn't understand it. What was it for Jay-Z? What was it for Jay-Z? What, you guys, what do you think? Please put a comment or call in. What do you think? So, according to Surviving R. Kelly, the executive producer team, the Dream Team, Hampton, Jay-Z was one of the multiple celebrities who declined to come on camera. He ain't showing up. He won't show up. You ain't showing up to defend yourself, or you feel as though you don't have to defend yourself. Because now that the world is talking about it, Jay-Z, I'm sorry, okay? And I'm going to address you right now. You going to have to talk. You're going to have to talk because you got us. Us. Now, you're going to have to talk. we'll have to talk. All right, well, he didn't want to come on to speak about R. Kelly. John Legend, the only one who participated. He asked Jay-Z, he asked Mary J. Blige, and I'm speaking about Dame. This is Damon Dash speaking, okay? He asked Lil Kim, he asked Erykah Badu, Dave Chappelle, but they all said no. All of them. I mean, most of the people just don't want to touch it. R. Kelly has long denied reports that he and Aaliyah wed, saying instead that the two were close friends. In 2016, the R&B singer told GQ magazine that he will never have that conversation with anyone. Out of respect for Aaliyah and her mother and father, we're asked not to personally. Okay? But I can tell you, he did love her. That's what Dame said. He did love her. I can tell you she loved Dame. This is Dame talking. I can tell you she loved me. We was very close. We were, best friends. You can check out Dash's full interview and, you can see what he said for yourself. You know what I mean? But Dame is not working with Jay-Z because of betrayal, okay? Now, my name, Reality, I picked that name, okay? I actually was given that name, and I guess that's the way it was felt about me in the music game. The artist that I was with wanted to make real music. He named it Reality Music, okay? And later became Reality Music CO. So Reality stands for Remember, Everybody Ain't Loyal in the Yard. And they're not. Remember, everybody is not loyal. There is always somebody in your yard that has to be checked. And speaking of check, they're going to need a reality check. That's right, y'all. So I want to introduce y'all to my newest project coming up, which is going to be called Reality Check. And I'm going to be giving y'all raw. I don't come off raw here. I'm going to be giving y'all raw. Okay, it's going to be a different scene, a different setting. It's not going to be here at WCMD. And that's all I'm going to give to y'all. We will let you know and when that start is going to be a live YouTube channel. Okay, on Reality Music CO. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure that you're up here and that you're subscribing to Reality Music CO on YouTube. That's the only way to well, it's not the only way, but make sure that you're on there so that you can hear that raw stuff on our live. Okay? All right, I'm kind of feeling like another song. What y'all feel like? Well, I didn't really want to play too much music until Dalahootchie got here, but he said he's like 20 more minutes out. Nobody has nothing to say about what they did this year. I mean, this holiday or anything going in on. You know what I mean? People aren't talking about the Omicron virus or anything anymore. They're walking around. Nobody. I mean, you still see a few people wearing masks, but for the most part, people aren't wearing masks because most people are vaccinated and boosted, you know what I mean? And we feel a little bit more safer. We're still washing our hands and things like that, not to come down with these viruses and stuff. But I do want to let you know that don't think the common cold is not out here. You know what I mean? Even in the summer colds, yeah. Because my sister-in-law, she just had the flu. No, it did not have any COVID variants or anything like that. She took two tests that both came back negative. You know what I mean? And that's just how it's coming out. That's just how it's coming out. Yeah, we've been talking about these celebrities and stuff. A lot of black couples and stuff like that. But it's also Mental Health Awareness Month is always going to be around. So make sure that you guys are taking care of yourself. Last week we talked about the men's health, and it's men's health seems like it don't come up much, and it's more important than, well, I wouldn't say that it's more important, but it's more important for us to get the message out to men than women because, women, when we get sick, man, we go and see what's going on. You know what I mean? First thing we think is, he done gave me something or something like that. You know what I mean? I ain't talking about that kind of sick. I don't care what it is. We always think we got it from somebody else. And that's crazy. You know what I mean? So you have to just generally know your body, your state of mind, and everything, and just look out for the changes. You know what I mean? You just look out for your own changes whenever, you know what I mean? That's what I do. If I see or feel anything that's different with me, because I'm getting older. You know what I mean? And I ain't talking about a few gray hairs or hair falling out or something like that. If your hair is falling out in clumps or something like that profusely, then something's wrong. You know what I mean? But I'm talking about bruises, abnormal bruises, rashes, any sore or anything that you may not heal. You know what I mean? Me, I watch for everything. I got this zit last week, and I know that, I walked up on a few people and gave them the cheek, how you doing? You know what I mean? But it's just, maybe it's soap that they used on their face or something like that. But you know what? Our skin don't take everything, we don't take to everything. So you just what's in your body, a new ache, a new pain. You know what I mean? What is this from? You want to make sure, did you lift something heavy? That's why your back is hurting? Or you pulled a muscle? You know what I mean? Because then you start aching for no reason at all. Well, let me tell you something. And I don't speak this for African American people because white people don't get it. Now Caucasians don't get it. Sickle cell anemia. Okay, a strong person can have sickle cell anemia, never been sick a day in their life. You know what I mean? You think you haven't been sick, but you may had a sickle cell crisis, but it only felt like a sore muscle. You know what I mean? My joints are sore today. or they would sore for 3 days. But you're a strong man and you do stuff, or you're a strong woman, you do something. So what? You got a sore joint. You okay? You know what I mean? But you don't know that you had sickle cell anemia because you wasn't tested. You might have been tested as a baby and had a trait. Maybe the trait developed into the disease. You know what I mean? So I speak that because in that case, look, I'm not playing it. I had a nephew who died like that, and they said that he died from sickle cell anemia, and we never even knew that he had it. Boy, it was strong. One sore muscle he wouldn't even have noticed, probably. And I had a sister who had sickle cell disease that fought that battle for years and years and years. Like there was never a day that I knew her to not have that. You know what I mean? Like she was born way before me. I'm the baby and she was the oldest, and there's two in between. So, and we're all like 2 years apart from each other. So she got me in 2, 4, 6. About 8 years my sister had me. So by the time I was there, like all I remember is, it became, it's hard to say it. Like it became like the normal, like, oh, Sonny's in the hospital again. Oh, okay. Sonny having a crisis. Okay. You know what? And every time you expected her to be all right. Because what it is, them blood cells turn into sickles and start eating up the other blood cells. So she go in and she get her blood and everything, and she's good. But that's what you think on the outside. Because in the inside, her organs was taking a toll from having blood transfusions. Blood transfusions may save your life, but they're not good. They can harm you as well. Enlarged liver, enlarged heart, enlarged spleen, enlarged organs. So eventually her heart gave out. Yeah. I was 21. Oh, I guess I was 21. No, 88. Yeah, I was. I was 21. I remember. I don't forget it. I remember every bit of it. Yeah. So I just want the men to get checkups. Like, y'all, get your teeth checked. You know what I mean? The reason why I don't have any teeth in my mouth is because I didn't want any rotten, crooked teeth in my mouth. So I took them out. I'm sorry to be emotional. That's the type of person I am. I'm cool. Let me have my minute. Uh-huh. I think we need to take a song though. Let me see what I got. I wasn't even ready. Oh, I got something. I don't want to take a real long one though. I don't know. But we go through a lot of things in life. I got friends that tell me, oh, I got to do this, I got to do that. Yeah, I know this hurts. You know what I mean? But you got to get it together. You got to get it together. Go to the doctors for me. Take care of yourself for me. You know what I mean? Just do one thing. Get yourself some doctor appointments. At least. Most everybody that's African American is diagnosed with high blood pressure. You guys can regulate your high blood pressure with diet and exercise. Me, I'm not even going to try to fool myself that I'm going to regulate my high blood pressure with diet and exercise. I'm not. I got Coca-Cola. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not fooling myself that way. So, I don't know. So what's good? Any y'all gonna do anything this summer? Did y'all get my granddaughter's book? Y'all didn't get the book yet? Oh snap. That's the book. Her Spiritual Solitude. Anania Torrance. Write it down now. Make sure you get that book because I want y'all to see the mind of a child that we raised. I want y'all to see that. Oh my God. You need to see. I want y'all to dig inside the mind of my granddaughter. That's my third generation of me. That girl is on point everywhere. Hey, and don't read the book if you ain't prepared to work on yourself. Do not read the book if you're not prepared to work on yourself because it's going to make you think. Okay? And it's actually a little comical. So, it's going to make you want to read it. You know what I mean? Because it's going to make you feel good about yourself. And you're going to be like, yeah. Somebody should have told me this before. Speak that. You know what I mean? It's gonna be it's pretty good, pretty good, pretty great. Yeah. Cardi B is all set. Oh yeah. So how's that going? I think they're gonna have they're gonna be in the issue of Essence. So check that out. It's called Wrapped in Love and all about their family and whatnot. Y'all want to check that out. People are coming out. Listen, people are coming out with their stories and sensitivity and letting know about stress. Like I've been listening to the music, and the music has been talking about stress. I mean, people like Lizzo, Beyonce. We already been getting it from Mary J. Blige. You got Kodak Black and Kanye West and Nas. Come on, everybody is screaming. I'm stressed out. How we gonna relieve this stress? I'm hot. I'm gonna open the door. How we gonna relieve this stress? We got stress that we have to relieve. Can't go every day without not being stressed. I'm gonna give y'all a song because I gotta open the door. We just need you to tell your story. That's it. And I always play my song. You know what I mean? Tell your story. Be right back.
Buckroll. They like stop playing, write your story. Better tell your story, make it hit home, make it feel your story. They like stop playing, write your story. Better tell your story, make it hit home, make it feel your story. I'm not saying I'm invincible, but I'm ready for anything, and it don't matter the level of how physical. Told me that for around that corner waiting, and I said fuck it, grab the chopper, slid around that corner. Fuck you saying? I'm the only one that control my life, but won't let my future be altered by some shit that ain't right. Swear I've been down that road too much. Truth be told, that's why I'm alone. Don't fuck with niggas too much. I be in my own world, trying to be a god there, gain all the necessary knowledge, become a god here. Cause the clock racing, hands moving yearly. I can't let it be another one of those that gets near me without me taking all the proper precautions to get rich, staying locked in, focused. That's how you get that shit closer than I ever been. I got offers on my table, shit only coming once. So while I'm breathing, enable, I'ma build my fucking own empire, my own label. Show that my purpose and meant well. Mom, I'ma do this shit for you, I'ma do it well. Never did I see the day where I'm giving farewell. Shit left a nigga dead inside, man, that shit hurt like hell. Shit left a nigga dead inside, man, that shit hurt like hell. Think I really understand why shit happened the way it did, and I was forced right into a child's worst nightmare. Think about it now, all the shit I experienced was put to the test as a young and a living experience. She broke me in a way, but overall I'm still fighting. Let these balls fucking strike down upon me like lightning. Catch my drift, feel my pain, just listen. Who you criticize, we're all pay more attention. I never asked to be a part of this shit. God showed me I had the talent, had to acquire it quick. For this production, no, it won't be shot by 30. For those who ever doubted me, your vision was blurry. Never seen a young nigga for the goat that I am. I was chosen, my man. How you couldn't see it, my man? You fucked up when the devil dropped the knife in your hand. From all us backstabbing to backbiting. And this is karma in its truest form, I'm not lying. Nah, you really turned into a fucking tyrant. And I'ma have you fucking back and from mercy like a peasant who worked the whole day without water, hot and thirsty. You don't understand the monster you created. I gained the strength to overcome that sedation. Now I'm on my shit. There's no more delaying. Got a daughter on the way, so I'm going super saiyan. Lyric daddy gonna make sure you good. I'm not playing. Teach you what it is to be a lady, be a real woman. Know what I'm saying? Like stop playing, write your story. Better tell your story, make it hit home, make it feel your story. They like stop playing, write your story. Better tell your story, make it hit home, make it feel your story. They like stop playing, write your story. Better tell your story, make it hit home, make it feel your story. They like stop playing, write your story. Better tell your story, make it hit home, make it feel your story.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. You better tell your story. You better tell your story. That's right. People gotta feel you. All right. That's a selection from an artist that sent me the track. His name is Ken Rock. It's called Write Your Story. I've been playing it for months. Okay. And the first time I heard it, I say it every time. Every time that I play it, yes, I do. From the first time I heard it, I never let it go. I'm always playing it. You know what I mean? You guys ain't got nothing to talk about. Don't never got nothing to talk about. What's your purpose? What's your vision? You know what I mean? Come on. Everybody's doing all this stuff and everything, but not one time did any of these event throwing like I don't even I don't want to go there. You know what I mean? But like they know a lot and they do a lot and everything and like it you know, you're doing too much like with all this stuff. Like I'm going to see Ashanti. I'm going to see Ashanti. I'm going to see Ashanti. I'm going to see Stokely. I'm going to see Fantasia. I'm going to see the Intruders. I'm going to see the Whispers. I'm going to see the Dramatics. I'm going to see the Blue Notes. I'm going to see the Shy Lights. I'm going to see the Ebonies. When am I going to see you on the big stage? I want to see you on the big stage, okay? But now we're going to talk a little bit until he get here about purpose versus vision. And although the term vision, mission, and purpose are commonly found in strategic plans, there's sometimes confusion of what they might mean, okay? So what are your plans? Do you have a vision statement? You need a vision statement that describes what the organization will look like in the future. It serves as a guiding beacon that depicts the kind of future to which everyone in the organization can focus on. You know, they can focus their efforts on achieving the vision. Okay, so that's a lots of times that's the part that keeps organizations from swaying away from the vision that is intended. You know what I mean? So if you have a vision statement, everybody knows what we're doing. You know, some may have described to be the most creative organization in the world just by having these vision statements. Now, a mission statement, on the other hand, describes what an organization does and for whom it does it for. And that statement, you know, can also benefit or provide benefits to and by the organization. You know, it is to enrich people's lives with programs and services that inform, educate, and entertain. Say that's how you're describing your company. Now we know who's it for, what's it going to do, and how. Now, some strategic plans, they contain a purpose statement instead of a mission statement. Other plans may contain both. And what's the difference between the two? Well, a purpose statement provides the reasons or the reasons you exist. It's about why you exist. Whereas the mission is about what you can do and do for whom. So that's the difference. You know, I have a mission or I have the purpose. It's up to you to decide. So that raises the question, right? Whether you need to separate your mission and your purpose. And that answer will depend on your business or your organization, you know, whatever suits your needs. You know, I prefer the mission statement. You know, I mean, I do have a purpose, but I did called it a mission statement before I even learned the difference. How about that? I say the mission. So my next endeavor is to make a combination mission and purpose statement. Maybe I'll just break it down as the mission and the purpose. Yeah, I believe that our mission statement is a mission combined with a purpose statement. Yeah, I think I did that because I told a lot of things that we do, you know, building brands and bringing awareness and trying to make the world a more empathetic place, stuff like that. You know what I mean? So, but if you want the best of both worlds, you know, do one that includes both the purpose and the mission statement of the organization. Yeah. So if there's anybody out there that would like to talk, you know, ooh, that video is over because I've been talking for an hour. So I'm going to set that back up. And then we're going to come back with Dalahootchie. Okay. Yeah, I'm typing my thing in because I got to share it on Instagram. We don't really connect on our streaming platform with the Instagram, but so I'm doing the Instagram separately on the tablet here. So when Hoochie gets here, we're gonna come back on the Instagram with that. You guys can follow the Instagram page at the Comfort Level Podcast. It's very easy. Very easy. Just follow along the Comfort Level Podcast, and once the artist gets here, we'll come back. I'm gonna set it up. Mm. And he got Dalahootchie is doing more than just making music. You know, I didn't want to spoil it, but he's gonna come in and he's gonna tell us about them things. Them things he's doing. So I'm gonna get ready. I'm waiting. Mm. But I do. You know, I do have some big plans to do some things. It's just you know, I don't like the backwards and I'll be like crooked. Uh I have some plans. He's calling me now. What is this going on? Hello? Yes. 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 All right. Well, come on in. You know how to get in, right? Yeah, it's the same place. T- mm. Are you in the fence? Yeah, we're in a gated fence. It's a bigger school. Where are you? Did you get inside the fence? Then you're not here if you're not into. Yes, yes, yes. Where are you? You're in the park across the street? You're across the street from us? That's across the street from us. Come down a little bit. Park. Yes, and you have to keep coming down on the side that the park is on. Keep coming down Kane Avenue. We'll be on the right hand side. Past the park. Stay on Kane Avenue, past the park, and look to your right. You're gonna see the gate is open. It's a black gate. See on your right? Nah, this shit did do it to me all the time. All right. All right. Just come on. You good. You good. Right. All right now. We got Uchi just I know y'all heard the whole conversation on there, but you know, what I should have did was with my but I ain't gonna do that to the brother. He's coming in. This is what we got coming in right now. Uchi in a minute. Let's give him a good welcome to the door. Mm. Oh, let me get this.
Smokes, Oochie, Bow. Oh, excuse me, I don't want to disturb your face, but do you got a man? You got a man? Cause I see something special in them eyes. I think you get it time. Get it time, get it time. Say, I've been working for your love. Like an number, yeah. Emergency, can we see all the different time? Different time, yeah. You made my heart go, 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 go. No good. You're making me my heart go, go, go. What's up, y'all? Go, 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 go. Yeah, you're making me my heart go, 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 go. There you go, there you go. You're making me my heart go boom, 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 boom. Shawty, take a look up in the sky. You gonna see the moon shine. Them wars go so fast. You gotta come to see mine. And them folks that I serve, they know that I cook mine. 2 for 3. If I really had a choice, I would have been inside. Hey, mama, excuse me, I don't want to serve your face, but do you got a man? Do you got a man? Cause I see something special in them eyes. I think you can see time. This is time. This is time. Say, I've been working for your love. Like an another.
Instagram too.
Emergency, can we see on a different time? Different time. I put my right hands up to God. I'ma die for mine. When the love come with it, ain't no need for the rap. Yeah, and what's the man without a stick? That ain't part of the plan. Yeah, if the new plan ain't working, I think we should go back. Yeah. Excuse me, I don't want to disturb your peace, but do you got a man? Cause I see something special in them eyes. I think you can see time. What time is it? What time is it? Let's go. Let's go. What time is it, y'all? Let's go. What's up, y'all? Y'all see one way. Y'all see who I'm with?
That's it. I like it.
Yeah. Yes, man.
Yo,
What's
guys.
good?
What's good? Guess who just popped in? Dalahootchie in the building.
What's up, yo?
What's good? I'm glad you made it. I know
Sure.
it was a rough drive.
Oh my God.
It's after the holidays, raining and everything else.
It's raining out there.
Doing everything.
And that GPS is acting real goofy.
I know you was across the street somewhere, right at the corner.
They took me past the gate and told me, "Oh, you did." I'm looking at houses. I said, "This ain't the place I came to."
Oh, you see them houses down
Them
the
houses
street.
down the street.
Yeah.
I said, I see what's going on.
Probably because the property is so long.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What's up, yo? How y'all feeling? What's going on? Yo, pardon me. Yo, bro, I'm in the building. Where you at? All right, the interview already started, so
Ain't coming.
text me. Yeah, the door you gonna see in the parking lot, all right? Facts.
Red door. Come
Let's
all the way
go.
to the back.
Come all the way to the back.
Man, that's how we do here at WCMD Media. We have our guests. Our guests are allowed to bring guests with them so that we have a live audience. And also you guys that are there watching us as well. You know, right now we're on 9 platforms.
Okay.
We're on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. And me, myself, I got 1, 2, 3 Facebook pages, WCMD Media page. So we're on the Comfort Level Podcast, Reality Music, All About You TV, and WCMD on Twitter, Twitch, and WCMD on YouTube, Reality Music CO on YouTube. We're all over the place. Plus, this extra Instagram shit.
You looking beautiful, I must say.
Thank you.
Yes,
you.
you
I
are.
like your hair.
Thank you. Thank you. And I bought you some of the finest something. You know, we talk about that.
What you mean? No, we can talk about that now.
There you go. There you go.
Look at this.
There you go.
See, y'all don't come in here like that. Y'all need to come in here like he said it's some of the finest. It's hot. It's food.
I had to get it here first. I'm driving.
This straight out from New York.
No, this is from Fanta International Restaurant.
Oh, what is that? Gotta tell the people.
I'm co-owner of the restaurant called Fanta International Restaurant. It's on 57 in Garrett Road. Come get some of the finest African food.
That's in Philadelphia.
That's in Philadelphia.
Philadelphia.
Yeah, you can't miss it. Authentic food, you know, made from scratch. The whole 9. You can't beat it. If for your African food lovers, fufu, cassava leaf, tobogi, the whole 9. And the beautiful Fanta, my wife get busy. She get busy in the kitchen.
So it's more to you than music, huh?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Do you cook or she doing?
Oh, I cook too. I get busy. I get busy in there.
Because I see how he switched it over to his wife or whatever.
I get busy. I like cooking my own food too.
Yeah. So is that a tradition in your family to cook, or you just?
I just like cooking my own food. I was so used to, you know, when you be on your own for so long, you learn how to
put shit together. Food. Yeah, you got no.
So I was in there chefing, mastering, putting it together, and then I started liking my own food.
So you ain't watch your grandmom or your moms do it or whatever?
Oh yeah, I come from a family. I came from a family of all women. Like I told you before.
Yeah.
All women, a whole bunch of women in the house walking around cooking. And you know, I'm an observer. So by me being an observer, I'm able to I was just sit back and watch them. I'm like, all right, my favorite meal was peanut butter soup. So I'm like, you know what, I gotta learn how to make that on my own.
I've never had it.
Oh, what?
Never heard of it.
What?
No.
Oh, that peanut butter soup is different.
What's it made with? Peanuts?
Peanut butter.
And peanut butter?
Yeah.
Like it has a peanut flavor.
You won't taste it. You won't even know you're eating peanut butter till somebody tell you.
What else is in there? Beans and shit?
You can put whatever you want to put in there. Or fucking chicken or lamb. See, I'm a mixed meat type guy. When I cook, I throw everything in there. Shrimp, chicken, fish. I throw the whole thing in there.
It's like a jambalaya.
When I get busy, because I put everything in one. This is how I cook. This is where I cook. I put everything in the pot, one shot. One shot.
He put everything
I don't waste no time. Everything in the pot. I don't cook at the restaurant. But when I cook for myself, I throw everything in the pot, one shot. Carrot, lettuce, tomatoes.
So everything's a stew with him.
Yep. Throw some water in that joint. Let's go. Let it do its thing for 45 minutes. Put some rice in the rice cooker. Time to eat.
I'm good at making soup because I will make you some cootie killer soup. Knock your cold right out of you. Some chicken soup.
I'll put some hot pepper in that thing too. Ooh. That hot pepper is different.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Well, thank you though for having me over. I appreciate it.
Yeah, well, I brought you because I know you've been moving around in the city and doing things or whatever. You got stuff coming up and plans making. Like,
the artists get ready too.
Yeah.
Y'all get ready because it's getting ready to get. It's about to be real, man.
And you feel like it's a coaster. You want something to drink? I got water and soda.
All right, I'll take some water. You gotta drink your 8 cups of water every day. It's important.
So don't you think it's important to give the artists a lot of time to prepare? Like, say like you have an event coming up, way like in November, right?
November 11th. It's going down.
Right.
November 11th.
And it's only
822 Lincoln Ave. Yeah.
So you already start making plans for things. You know what I mean? Like, I know a lot of people that like to do things and they want to, like, let's have something and throw it next week. I don't recommend that. How about you? I don't recommend doing it. I think just the least amount of time for me to plan an event would be like if I had to hurry up and do something because we're trying to show something, it'd be like 30 days.
We did that too. We did the 30-day situation. We did it. I mean, with my team, as far as me and my team, we did the 30-day situation, and we did the on-site situation. You know how that goes. But my advice to anybody that's really serious about this and that's trying to do something is that you gotta give it some time for promotion. And that's why I said the date for November 11th. That's why I said it so far, November 11th. The reason why I did that is because that now I give myself some room to promote it.
You have a lot of room because in case anything go wrong, you can always make adjustments and stuff like that. That last minute stuff,
you take a loss.
Yeah, you take a loss and you wind up canceling things and people, double and triple booked and stuff like that. That shit. It's hard to get people out. It's hard. Yeah, it's real hard. So I know. Hey, how are you? Come on in.
I got you.
Come on in. You can sit here over here, right? Come right on in here with us.
Mr. I got you himself.
Just get this out the way.
I remember before.
How are you?
What's up,
she got Reese papers.
Huh?
Yeah.
She got papers. That's the artist. Oh, had them. I remember.
Yeah, papers don't do the podcast. No.
Oh yeah.
Nope.
Oh man.
Yeah, he too busy.
It'd be like that.
He's too busy. Too busy.
Yeah.
So we got introduce yourself to the people. They're looking at you.
If you don't know, shit boy for show.
For show. I'm trying to get us all in here.
My boy. Thank you, Dalahootchie. I came
Started
in
with
here
something.
and made another voice to this platform. I'm going crazy right now. Give me a
Yeah, it's
second,
okay. Go ahead, talk to me. Like, don't say nothing you don't want live.
I know that's right. So give me a second so I can call you.
Yeah, second. The show's in the building and we all in here. That's right. So back to we was just talking about, since he has an upcoming event in November, we're gonna give y'all some live stream broadcasts. He's ironing out the details, of what he's gonna bring to you. But I mean, I did hear through the grapevine that he was gonna celebrate his birthday.
Wow.
I guess I'm at to
Right around
celebrate
your
mine.
birthday,
I guess I'm at to celebrate mine.
it's Scorpio season.
It's Scorpio season, guys, in November.
Scorpio
Now
season.
we do, right?
That's what it
All
look
right.
like.
Don't mess around and get stung. No. But earlier, before you came, we opened the show with a song that you had sent me a while ago. It was called "Count the Money." Count that money.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, count that money.
Yeah, we
That's one of
played
my
that.
favorite.
We opened the show with that. Yeah, it's a nice song. When did tell the people? Because I remember, but how long you been doing this music and stuff like that? Because your flow is a little bit different. You know what I mean?
I make sure that I worked on that, Jan. I worked on that. I make sure that, growing up in Philly, from different side of the town, North Philly, West Philly, South Philly, just from being around, early on I realized that, it's like we all had the same style, and by the fact that we all had the same style, I didn't wanna sound like nobody else. And I still don't. So I made sure that I'm like, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just do my own thing.
Nah, you don't sound like them. You don't even sound like you're a Philly artist.
Right. I worked on that. I made sure.
I was laughing. He said he worked on it. No, it's a good.
And I love Philly.
I don't want to sound like you.
I grew up in right. I know some of the finest artists from the Philadelphia area. And from just being around some of them and being in the studios, I just said to myself, you know what, man, I'm gonna develop my own sound.
But some earlier, I mean, back in the day, the artists thought that it was good because to sound like other artists because that's where they learned from.
Yeah, I came around the area around Philly where it was the battle rap.
Right.
Like if you want to be the dopest, like you gotta face somebody and just go toe to toe,
So you can't be the same.
Shit. I didn't hear people go in right to the point. I'm in the back watching, like, oh, hey, somebody about to die over here.
Yeah,
man, you talking about his mom, talking about having his mom shit.
Yeah.
He got that ugly. He really got that nasty.
Yeah, you was ready to kill it.
Not just, I'm like, yeah,
you know how it would be.
Right.
You know
I'm
like,
like,
it's the art.
If I was to battle somebody, that's when I knew battle rap
Can
wasn't
you do
for
it
me.
without those feelings?
I'm not gonna do no battle rapping because it's just certain things for me that I'm not gonna let another man tell me. Real talk. I'm just not from that club.
I'm gonna have to wring your neck, dog.
Right.
I don't know how they do it.
I don't know how they do it.
They gotta have some real tolerance, and they just gotta know that it's the art of the sport and don't take it personal.
Right. And I can't, Janet. I'm telling you right now. I never got into that battle rap thing because I know one certain thing about you. I already know where I'm going with it. So it's just for
I don't
protection.
see too much. I haven't heard too much like violence though doing battle rapping music.
That goes to what you just said. That those cats come in there with the understanding and the agreement that it can go to that level, and they can
and you
take
gotta
that.
just take that.
They can take that shit. They're like, I put my dick in your baby mom mouth. and make it spit it back in your face. I'm like, bitch, you not talking. You ain't gonna talk about my baby mom like this in front of
everybody
200
laughing.
people.
And that's laughing.
And everybody cracking
That's
up.
laughing.
We're not doing that.
Yes.
First of all, like we're not gonna do that, player. You know what I'm saying? Like we good talking shit, but we ain't doing it. You ain't gonna talk crazy about my mama.
But you know what? I think that most battle rappers in today's era pull back a little bit from doing that. Now they'll talk about you know, your hometown and where you came, you know, how you look and what your swag is and stuff like that. But they don't really go into the moms and stuff like that, and the kids.
I went straight for the music.
Not. Yeah.
I always wanted to make tracks. Like I'd be in the studio with my homies and whatever, and I want to make a track, bro. Let's make a track. Let's make it banger. Let's stick to the format.
I don't really go to battle rap. I went to battle rap one time. I was amazed. I loved it.
It's fun though.
Because I was invited to film it, so I got it all on my YouTube channel. That was the Gates Garden. Yeah, I did that. Oh man, it was crazy though. It was funny though because dudes from Camden, and the one dude thought he was all that, and another dude got him, and the stuff that he was talking, man, it was so funny because he was talking about different locations here in Camden, like different corners and stuff that we know, whatever, you know. So I kind of liked it that, you know, but I don't really think. And sometimes I do look at Enes stuff because Enes is comical with his stuff, you know.
I just ran into Ness last week at the gas station. That's my guy. I just saw him, chopped it up with him for a little bit. I mean,
that's my brother.
Freaked it up a little bit and all that. You know, I respect. He's Ness is legend. He's a legend.
That's my brother.
Yeah, so to be able to just
he finally gave me a shout out last week at the plateau.
He's a legend. Salute. Is it shout out to Enes?
He said, so it's been many days I ate off the same plate with Enes. Okay, many days, you know. And when we in a place together, he makes sure I eat, and I make sure he eat. You know, and if that's the bulk of whatever we do, that's how we do it. You know what I mean? I'll make sure he eats comfortable. That's it. Just on you all right? That's all you want to know. That's right. We all right.
As you should.
And I met Smack too. You know what I mean? So Smack was all right when I met Smack. All right? Yeah, so you know, but Smack's battle league is probably the most organized battle league that I know of, the URL TV. So, you know, I don't really know much about it, but
Smack got it set up like the UFC. I like what he do.
Smack
Smack put the smack down on that. Yeah,
smack down. You know what I mean? And I think it's good too because when he send the boys out to battle and stuff like that, you don't like he ain't gonna put you up against Bill Collector or nobody like that. You know what I mean? That's gonna tear you down. Like he's not gonna put you up against a veteran. If you're not a veteran, you know what I mean. If you're just coming in but you're good, he'll put you up against somebody that's just coming in that's good too.
Like putting the amateur boxer against a professional.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
You dabble in that too, right? The boxing.
Yeah, I got my nephew in the gym right now. He up and coming in the amateur.
See, this is people that's doing more than music. Like we've been so wrapped up in this music, like we act like it's nothing else. You know what I mean? My mind even goes to music all the time because I've been doing this stuff for so long. When I sit down and I'm like, well, what should I be doing? Oh, I should do some music. You know what I mean? But what I do is I had to make tracks for radio. So not I mean, from y'all music, you know what I mean? I gotta put them together. So I'll be throwing these shits on there for Friday because I need music. Tozy say he just made 10 songs. I'm like, send me the music so I can put up. Are you kidding me? I don't care what y'all make. Send it to me because I need to play it every week.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody else is not going to play. Let me ask you this. How do you feel about these internet radio stations and smaller people like me that's trying to play the indie music that nobody is really playing on FM and AM radio?
Well, I mean, I don't consider you being smaller people to me.
Well, I'm not a Cosmic Kev or a Diamond Cuts or
You up
anybody
there?
like that.
You up there with them?
No, I'm not.
You just chose to look out for the smaller people. I don't know. So that's what makes sense to me. You got a foundation. You have a platform. I see the platform. The thing is, you chose to look out for the less. You don't go for the top dog. I've seen you around them. I've seen you mingle with them plenty of time. But you chose to look out for the ones who that's a choice from my understanding. But if you wanted to be on that level, I'm 100% sure you could have been there. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I didn't want to be a DJ, but I wanted the music that I like to be heard.
You want to do what you wanted to do.
You know, and I still don't have any like DJ skills. You know, I know how to put tracks together. I know how to make a show track.
Mm-hmm.
So I just make show tracks.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good. As long as they hear it, you know. So, and my stats say that every week I have over 2,300 listeners. So,
And Jen, I also want to give a shout out.
Millions.
I want to give a shout out, you guys. I want to give a shout out to my man, Vujade Films. You know, he just dropped a new situation on every major platform. Always, it's on every platform. Tubi, Netflix.
I'm watching that when I go home because I saw you posted that up.
Yeah, the project game.
Yeah, we be looking for stuff every night. I'm like, good
money, good folks. You know, and yeah.
Yeah, somebody screwed me. They done told me the other night, had me searching. That joint is not on Tubi, okay?
Which one?
I ain't gonna say no, not yours.
Somebody
else. Yeah, I searched hard for that.
Somebody was scamming.
Huh?
Somebody was scamming.
Yeah, whatever. I ain't gonna say it. Well, I can say the title. If you find it, let me know. It's called The Wizard 20.
The Wizard 20.
Yeah, if you find it, let me know because I couldn't find it nowhere on Tubi.
But right now, he actually got a series, the old his series on YouTube. You know, you type in Vujade Films, and he got the old his series. But now, what he decided to do is turn it into a whole full blown production movie. You know, and they just closed down production last week. Now, I'm not sure. I don't want to give you all the wrong facts or whatever, but it should be there soon. You know, so
that's good.
You'll be on the lookout for that. Oh, here's the movie and all that. Definitely coming up.
Oh, here's.
Now, November 11th.
When I get it tonight, I'll share it out.
November 11th. This is what I got going on. Every single major artist, every artist, any artist in the tri-state area that want to perform and show their show skills, whatever, hit me up at Dalahootchie3@gmail.com, which is DALAHOOTCHIE. You know, if you want to perform, send your tracks in, reach out, and let's get busy. November 11th. It's a major situation. You get a live interview, the whole nine, the radio station, the Queen will be there, and we taking it from there. That's that.
I'm bringing my artists.
Y'all can also reach out to her too.
He wants to do some stuff. Y'all can look forward to Seeing Spark Easy perform.
Spark Easy
He's
salute.
ready. He hit me up today. Told me, oh, please find me. I like the boy ready to scratch his throat. He getting been taking care of some stuff like all for months now. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But he's still making music. You know, I got a couple brand new tracks out from him. You know, and them hooks is just
Was he a hook
piling up.
master?
Busy.
Mm.
Piling up. All them last posts you see me post on my Instagram, that boy singing them hooks right there. Yeah. That boy.
So how you been? How you been, again?
I've been okay. I've been trying to stay alive. Like, I don't know how y'all do it in Philly.
You've been working though. I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
You've been active. Like I see you.
Man,
I see you. You've been cooking.
I've been doing some things, you know what I mean? I try to stay out of trouble and try to stay like, I don't know, I'm trying to elevate. Trying to reach a different altitude.
Oh my gosh.
You know what I mean?
Jan, what the fuck is going on with all these fucking random shooting and all that crazy?
I talked about that shit earlier today. I don't know what's going on. It's the mental trauma that people are having, you know what I mean? And it's like all you hear is like the gun laws. The gun laws don't mean shit to a criminal, okay? Because the criminal already got their guns, and they don't adhere to no laws. So whatever you doing with the gun laws, it's all right. And ain't nobody turning their guns for no gift card on $100 or nothing like that. You know what I mean? So whatever they doing about it, they ain't doing right. Only thing they can do, well, because the way the laws is, you can't do it. You can't run up in people's cribs and turn shit upside down. But the parents can, the spouses can, the boyfriends, the roommates. You know what I mean? The individual person. You know what I mean? If you have a teenage son, you should be in there searching his room. You know, you're not saying, listen.
I agree.
Listen. I'll sit him down and say, look, boy, I love you. And I want you to live. And I know everybody don't do everything right, you know, but I have to do this. And you have to allow me to do this. And you can't think bad of me for doing this. I have to check your room. Now, if I find something that I don't think that you have, we'll have a conversation about it. Now, you know what I mean? I'm not telling you how the conversation is going to go. You ain't telling them how it's going to go. It depends on what you find. You know what I mean? That's what I tell them. And that's it. If you got anything in here, you got your chance right now to tell me now. Just hope that I don't find it if you do. And you're not telling me. But I will hope that you would be honest with me. Like I'm being honest with you. You know what I mean? And
this kid's
don't get it fucked up.
As hell,
don't get it fucked up, because if you come off a certain way and you ain't in agreement and being as calm as me, I'm gonna tear this motherfucker. Okay.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I gave you a chance.
And destroy.
That's it. That's right. Yeah. You know, you giving them the chance. You give them the chance. You let them know you open. You know that this is 2022 and shit happens. Shit is happening. You dealing with shit every time you walk out the door. Your 15-year-old son or whatever. You understand? You know what I mean? You gotta tell him that you know that he's dealing with something. You don't walk out this door every day and everything cool. It's not. But we not doing it. You know what I mean? We just hoping people get themselves together. The men, I talked about the men taking care of their health. You know what I mean? Because we women will run to the doctor for everything. Y'all don't go.
Man, it's very important.
Y'all don't go to doctors. Nah, not unless you damn near dead. Then you're like, oh, man.
I haven't been at the hospital. I can honestly tell you right now, I haven't been at the hospital for about 15 years. At least I haven't got a physical done. I'm talking about a full physical. like to make sure my heart is good.
And you don't even know.
And I ain't even got sick. I ain't even got sick.
Yeah, but you still don't know because you know high blood pressure will sneak right up on you. Boom. Us black folks, yeah.
I naturally got high blood pressure. Though.
Me too.
Yeah, I think I was born with.
I don't think it's naturally, but I got it.
I think I was born, Janet. I think I was born with high blood pressure. I'm telling you, I think I was born with that shit.
Yeah. And then I also talked about being who you are. You know what I mean? Because it's like I was just saying, like being real. You know, like when I pick my names, you know, reality it does stand for something. You know what I mean? So it's remember everybody ain't loyal in the yard. You know, it stands for something. So everybody,
I stamped that.
Now everybody's talking about Jay-Z not being who he say he is. You know, they're saying he's a rapist, just like R. Kelly. He was down with R. Kelly. He made songs with R. Kelly and admitting to him messing with underage girls. And Damon Dash separated from him from Rockefeller. And
you know, I always wonder how that shit happened.
Because Damon Dash is saying that Jay-Z is a betrayal because Damon was going with Aaliyah maybe a year and a half.
So over there, they're arguing. So basically, they're arguing over a bitch. That's what the whole shit sound like to me.
Yeah, but R. Kelly abused that girl.
Aaliyah,
yeah. Yeah, she was underage, yeah. But we always thought that she was in love with him. I thought that was, you know what I mean? We always thought that, but that's not what Dame is saying. That's not what Dame is saying. Aaliyah said.
So Dame and Jay-Z beefing over Aaliyah.
Huh?
All this money these niggas made, they beefing over this one girl named Aaliyah. This girl been dead and they still beefing.
You know why? You know what's happening? No. Yeah, she probably thinks she was a young tender.
Aaliyah had that sauce.
Right?
Aaliyah had that sauce.
She was young. Very young.
That young tenderoni.
Yeah. But so Dame had got with her. They always getting with her. No, I don't want to say that, God rest his soul. But Dame had got with her, and he's mad because when Jay-Z did the project, he asked him not to. They asked him to put his name on it. Dame said he's not putting his name on that or nothing. And the proceeds that he made from it, he donated to Breast Cancer Association. I let that one in when I came in there. Because my closet door is hot. Because the air conditioner is over there. But so, and you know, like Jay-Z is being scrutinized because he got lyrics out.
Okay.
With R. Kelly. I didn't hear the song or anything, but I did hear somebody recite the lyrics. It said that R. Kelly's verse says, he got a young thing or whatever, and Jay-Z was saying the same thing. He got a young thing, but Jay-Z said, I got a young thing. She's 19. I know she's not 21, and she this and that. Yeah.
Oh, so that game real.
Yeah, they went to a whole
this shit started. Let me tell you something. When Will Smith slapped shit out of Chris Rock, and that's trending too because
that was done before.
Freddie Wap just smacked the shit out of somebody.
Every stage.
So they got a smack train.
Yeah.
That's the new gangster now. You just got smack.
But when Will Smith did that, Will Smith also made a statement about rappers being penalized for their lyrics.
Yeah. That's how they locking them up.
Yeah, now they looking at them. They're scrutinizing them more because Will Smith's voice carry a lot of weight.
Yeah,
he said, "Kick my wife name out your motherfucking mouth. I feel like he did that. I feel like Will Smith did that to show off.
I mean,
to be honest, I feel because number one, if we want to be honest here, from my thing I got from it, right, as far as that situation, right. Number one, you came up there on live TV and said that you did that to protect your family, X, Y, and Z. But your wife turned around and go take a picture with the young boy that she was. I'm saying that was banging that joint, right? On the same night, right? And then turn around and say, "I'm an independent woman. I don't need no man to stand up for."
And that's Will Smith's whole problem. That is the love of his life, the mother of his kids, and anything that, that man is melting. That man sat there and laughed with everybody else about that joke until Jada gave him them eyes. And once he got them eyes, he had to do something.
Oh, he didn't have to do on national TV, Janet.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, if he wasn't real,
he didn't know what to do.
If he was real,
what he really wants is in jeopardy.
You could have catch him in the back.
I caught his ass in the back.
Exactly. Caught him in the back.
What he wanted was in jeopardy, and he was right there because he was laughing at her, and all of a sudden she was like,
he was like,
cut that nigga. She cut his ass.
Get him.
He had to get up. Where was he going? I gotta do something.
Yep.
I gotta get this back.
What?
That's why he did it. Every woman in America knows that's why.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with
getting
y'all.
That
right?
cold grizzly.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. If I got a wife that I'm in love with, right? We got a child together, and that child go write a letter to my so-called wife that I'm in love with, ex-boyfriend that's dead. Talk my, I wish you was my dad, some sucker shit like that. Yeah. I would have lost my motherfucking mind.
He is losing his mind, but he can't do nothing about it because he done let Jada tell him how to live this crazy ass life. These is black folks and they don't even act like none. These people's crazy.
Yeah. That's
you know
right.
what I mean? That exactly money and all that statue.
That's what they said. Money don't solve all problems.
Yeah, that's what the went to their head. Their kids is moving out at 15 years old and doing all this stuff. That stuff's not normal. It's not.
It ain't.
It's not normal. We don't do that.
Yeah.
You gonna move out at 15? What money you got? They had money.
They had money. Yeah, like
I buy you a house. Go ahead, boy.
I can't wait to get out.
Come on.
That sound like
I would if I had the money, I wouldn't have did that.
But that's what fathers would do. It's out of your shit. Get out.
Yeah, but how do you figure that your son is grown enough to handle all that? Come on.
I mean, you know it's gonna fall back on Pops though. You can't say it ain't. He ain't disowned him. We just kicked him out and gave him.
You just want it now.
Yeah, get out. Listen, I'm saying I'm trying to walk around my crib naked. You tripping?
Going through all that stuff your mom said y'all can do. Will ain't down from that with that shit. His ass was from Philly.
He ain't trying none of that.
Willie from Philly. He is not. He wasn't down with that. That's why he got up there and smacked Chris Rock because he's from Philly.
Real dollar.
Smack the shit out of him.
He jeopardized his whole situation.
It didn't even matter at that point. He's like 60 years old, rich as a bitch.
He would jeopardize.
60 years old. Will Smith be like 48, 50, bro.
He would jeopardize anything for Jada, though. That's the thing. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna parade around with somebody and tell me I never felt like a woman until I screwed him.
My thing is
done.
My thing is this.
Okay.
He might try to smack me for this, right?
Then, right?
Jen, he might try to smack me for this
her.
Shit. What I'm saying is, why you let real talk? Why you let her go there bald headed?
Oh, she got a disease.
No,
still I respect that.
It falls out.
It falls out. I respect that.
It's not funny.
No, I'm not laughing at that.
You laughing at you now because you did that. Get out of here.
No.
You said why he let her go boy, he didn't.
What I'm saying.
Why won't she get a weave on?
Yeah,
Exactly.
That's what I'm
She
saying.
want people to know about it.
But
She
yeah,
did it
but
to
she got a
herself.
voice.
Everything she did
She
to
got a
herself.
voice. She knows she's
Screw
Jada.
the man over your
I
husband,
remember the Jada with
talking
the.
about it, flaunting it.
Look, I remember
And
the
you
Jada
won't
with
wear a
these
wig
Jones
or get
on.
a cap.
I
right?
remember I remember my Jada with these Jones on. With the movie Set It Off. I don't want to see no boy hater Jada. I'm not gonna be a fan no more. I understand what
I
you're
don't see
going
nothing
through.
wrong with it.
No, I understand what you. But
Yeah, I don't see nothing
She
wrong with it. But we
she ain't the
got
same
caps and you do
Jada
gotta
that I
have
fell
money.
in love with.
They make them things to
We-
your head.
See, but for us as men, we look at it a little different.
And she got goo gobs. Ain't no reason. Ain't, you better get that completion.
Real talk, blood. She ain't lying. Word.
Jada's Pinkett Smith, you brought the shit on yourself.
Yes.
You brought
Yes.
this shit on yourself. Because none of it makes any sense. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't. My sister died from cancer, okay? She was a hairdresser. The very first damn thing we did was go to the wig store, bought the wig. She didn't even have chemo yet. We bought the wig.
Real talk.
Wig didn't even look right on her. Buried her in it. I didn't like it. I didn't like it because it was darker than her hair was. I just didn't like it.
Yeah.
But she was happy with it. She liked it. That's
what counts. Yeah.
And I'm the one to cut it. When her hair started falling out, she said, cut it. No, cut it out. Then we took it to the barber shop.
All blade don't fade.
My sister was a hairdresser, so she worked in the barber shop.
Oh, yeah, so it was cool.
And we just went down there and said, it's time. Said, all right, get in the chair. And we buzzed her on out. So I had cut it down to,
The even Steven.
yeah. She looked like you.
Yep, she looked like me with the sunflower seed, right?
Yeah, she did. She rocked it. It looked cute. She looked cute.
With the ear
She didn't even. She didn't even really wear the wig. She wore the wig one time.
I realized that the body was where it was at, right? It didn't even matter at the time.
It didn't matter. Yeah, my sister, because her motto was something, glue it, stick it, something or whatever. She, because she was a hairdresser. If you come in there bald, it can come out with hair down the ear.
I was thinking about doing the same thing. Feel me?
I'm sure that's it.
They got the guys with the wig joints, I can get the whole middle joint dreads. Just so I could do a video. And then take the shit
Didn't
off.
take it off, right?
Yeah.
Oh, because don't you dare do that. Please don't do that. Don't do that shit. We can tell that shit off the rip. We're like, that shit is not real, dog. Now, see, if you got some extensions on your teeth,
Oh,
it won't be
man.
bad because you already wearing the braid.
The twist.
You had
Yeah,
the
you got
twist
two
already, right? But so if you add someone, it won't be bad. We're going to know, but it won't be bad. It's Tear the Mic Tuesday, y'all. Y'all want to call in? Call in.
What's up, yo? How y'all feeling? Hope y'all enjoying this, man. You already know where we at, man, with the beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Miss Janet, we out here turning it up, man.
Yeah, we came in here. But we really need Dalahootchie to let y'all know anything that he want to. I'm always unorthodox on my interviews, so I don't sit up here and answer the normal question.
Mm-hmm.
Where did you start as an artist? Who were your influences?
You just chop it up, just like
chop
regular.
it up. This is the comfort level.
That's a fact.
That's right. You know
That's a
what I
fact.
mean? Y'all know about it. Y'all heard the song. We got another one too. I got another one. Let's hear it.
Oh yeah, that Mobento John. That's
You know what
another
I
one
got?
with the Afrobeat John. Anyone you play, you know he's
I
gonna
don't
hit.
know. I don't even know what the hell it is. Boom. Let's go ahead.
We rise. Oh. quoi gagner, c'est pas passé, on nous passait, il la vérité, il faut rappeler, laisse vérifier, faut pas cacher, on va trouver, à ce moment, quand t'es fâché, si t'as bougé, t'as fait c'est fâché, mais pas crier malgré c'est gâté, qu'elle essayait, m'a échoué, pas tout arrivé, yeah, yeah, oh, it don't même pas hésiter, we don't take no break, yeah, yeah. C'est ton problème, pas hésiter à quoi cahier. Yeah, c'est ton problème, pas hésiter. We don't take no break. Yeah, yeah. C'est ton problème, pas hésiter à quoi cahier. What they want to see, there's nothing to see. Lost a lot of blood before we go in. I want 15 big Philly, believing in dream. Knock a double my soul, get me up in there. Keep my enemies far, members on there. For my entity, I won't fuck the treasure. Break across, couldn't didn't want the rescue me. Like gold on me, not a period. And I cannot walk straight from the back of the bed. In my sleep, I'm looking for a different dream. I said, for a different dream, I'm in my sleep. I'ma look for a different dream. À quoi gagner, c'est pas passé, on nous passait. Dis la vérité, il faut rentrer, laisse vérifier, faut pas cacher. On va trouver à ce moment, faut t'y fâcher. Si t'as bougé, t'as fait c'est fâché. Et pas crier mal que c'est gâté. Elle essayait, m'a échoué, pas tout à fait. Yeah, yo. Yeah, yeah, salute. Don't même pas hésiter. Yeah. This one is called Dalahootchie's Dream. It's on YouTube, on every single major platform, man. Apple Music, SoundCloud. Let's go. Big shout out to WCMD Radio. You already know I'm out here with the beautiful, the one and only. Shout out to Agachi, the man himself here. You know, salute, man. November 11th, man. If you're not there, you're not in the air, man. Prospect Park, we turning it up. All artists that want to participate again, reach out to, you know, Miss Janet here, reach out to me, Agachi, whatever, and we get it going, man. November 11th is going down, 822 Lincoln Avenue. We be in the building.
Y'all want to get more information. I know you may not have caught that, but the information is going to be coming out to you. So the signups is going to be there. You know, contact any one of the three of us or anybody else that he'll let you know.
Big shout out to Rock and Rolling Studios too. Every Wednesday night, 1250 Adams Avenue. Let's go.
And also, if you want to get your music on the radio, you got to send it to me. thecomfortlevel.com. Okay? Easy.
Comfortlevel.com.
The host at thecomfortlevel.com. All right, you can do that, or you can email it to realitymusicco. Simple at gmail.com.
realitymusicco@gmail.com.
Send me a DM or whatever. We're posting all artists' music on the radio. You can earn royalties. My radio station is running 24 hours, 365 days. We also, I didn't tell you, I'm getting a new show. And it's going to be raw and uncut. So reality check. Okay. So that's one of those.
I'm jacking it.
I'm gonna turn your bedroom upside down.
Hey. I'm jacking it. Hey. I'm jacking it.
We looking for the guns.
Let's get done.
When I say I'll turn that bedroom upside down, it's not sexual. We're gonna talk some sexual stuff, but we're gonna be giving y'all raw, uncut opinions and raw, uncut talk. So no more Miss Nice. I'm coming in as the first lady of Real. I don't have a co-host, VAR10. We setting it up. It's gonna be ran out my crib.
Copy.
Mm-hmm.
That way we can get nasty with it.
Only real rights only.
It's coming.
Facts.
But I'm also a mobile podcast, and we're gonna be getting some scenes from some other places and stuff like that. You know, we're going. Well, I'm gonna be doing some stuff, and then we're really gonna do some big things over in some of his projects.
Come get your eat on, man. Fanta International Restaurant, 57 Garrett Road, man, up in WPA. Come get your eat on, man. Let's
Not
go.
mine, I can't wait.
Authentic African food.
All right, so we gotta say goodnight. We gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
It's been real with you guys. I'm gonna remember to hit off this Instagram because every time I don't.
So the last time I was here, the John was still
I'm
live.
talking shit on somebody.
Motherfucking
Yeah,
thing, shit.
we be talking. So you guys, we not doing that. We never do that. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you catch us on Thursday. Same time, same place.
Gabatini,
Dalahootchie.
GABATINI_5 on your Instagram.
I'm gonna put it right up under this video to make sure that y'all can follow it. All right.